I'm very honored to be part of this conference. In fact, their faces I've not seen for several years, and they're people that I didn't know that they had graduated from the former universities in Saudi Arabia. It's a blessed gathering, and it's as a young graduate and who's into da'wah right now, we need to have interaction with our elders who graduated earlier or even way before us 30 years ago. And I'm happy that today I'm able to see them and I can ask for them for guidance on how to work in Kenya in a better way. So, I've been lucky enough to interact with some few. I've been lucky enough to interact. In fact, it's through their guidance and by the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I've managed to reach where I am. But also, if you're able to see people and they're able to manage and maneuver through challenges that they've been facing in da'wah and also in Kenya, we're able to go through their path, and also through their guidance, we can be able to succeed. Because you learn through other people's mistakes and they're able to share with you their experiences, and through that you're able to avoid certain traps. Okay. Because this is an opportunity for us to ask for more scholarship, because whatever we've been doing there in Saudi Arabia is we've been studying, and now they are not only providing scholarship in Islamic studies, but also they're providing scholars in engineering and IT and computer science, and also other fields, and also medicine. So I think it's an opportunity for us to take advantage, especially now that the scholarship has been diversified, and I think it will also foster better relationship with the Kenyan government and also with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
This is a very important forum for the alumni students who have finished higher learning institutions in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's a great opportunity for also other Kenyans to see that there's an opportunity for them to study in Saudi Arabia. And what we have witnessed today is that they have showcased some of their alumni who have studied in Saudi Arabia and now back home and giving back to the country. We appreciate. The numbers might not be that big, but alhamdulillah, it is far much better. And what the government now has also pledged is that they will work in consultation with the Saudi government to increase scholarships of Kenyan students to Saudi universities. Remember, the Saudi government gives these scholarships every year, even though they do it in terms of the individual student does the application, and they don't normally come through the government. But I think if we enhance an MOU between our government and their government, it can be tackled now at the government level, whereby they give slots to the government and then the government issues to the Kenyans here in Kenya. But at the moment, students apply directly on the portal, they're invited, they go for an interview, and if picked, they join. It's not like other countries whereby the scholarship is sent direct to the ministry in terms of slots. So this is now where probably that the problem is, but inshallah, we have discussed it with the ministry as well, the PS, to take it up with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to have the MOU of education put into effect so that the scholarships can be sent direct to the ministry for them to roll out to the counties. But otherwise, it's a very good platform. We've seen the president of the Madina University here. Other universities presidents are also coming, and it's an interactive session for them to know what their students have learned and how they are putting it into use back here in the country. So we encourage that more students to apply so that they can join. Remember, the university don't also only teach Islamic studies. They have many other courses, engineering, computer, medicine, all that kind of things. So it's something that is broad-based like any other. And the good thing is that once they give scholarship to Kenyans or foreign students, it is 100% free. So it's an opportunity whereby as Kenyans we can take advantage. The only problem now we have is the bureaucracy of application through the portal. But if that comes through whereby we have an MOU between the two countries directly, it will ease the burden of students applying through the portal. Remember, some students are far away in the counties. But if it's given through the ministry, they can send through our local media, our newspapers, so people to apply. At the moment, it's through the portal, a little of bureaucracy, but I'm sure you will get it there.
Well, I'm called Sheikh Hussein Mahad Noor. I'm a graduate of King Abdul Aziz University, Faculty of Arts and Humanities in 1985. The bilateral cultural relationship between Saudi Arabia and the Republic of Kenya did not start yesterday. It started way back 40 years ago when the first group of students went to study in the Islamic University of Medina al-Munawwara and graduating around 1980. So from year to year, we had batches of graduates coming out of Saudi Arabia. I am few Kenyans who graduated from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, especially the King Abdulaziz University. We are like 4 of us. The rest have graduated from Medina, Riyadh, Imam Malik Saud. So far there are more than 400 graduates who graduated from Saudi universities with undergraduate, masters and PhDs. Okay. Shows that the Saudi products, the alumni of Saudi universities are doing very well. The Saudi has trained them very well. It has provided them with accommodation, with tuition, with stipends for their upkeep, and they have not lost that value, and you know they are keeping up to that expectation.
Okay. In terms
of course, yeah, because there are hundreds of students who have graduated from universities. Some of them are working for Saudi Arabia within Saudi Arabia. I have worked some time in Saudi Arabia. Others are working. All those graduates have joined different ministries, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and many other ministries. So Saudi Arabia is one country that has benefited us a lot. After that, even there are a lot of Kenyans who go also for employment in Saudi Arabia, whether they have graduated from Saudi universities or other universities. People are going. There are thousands of Kenyans who are benefiting.
what appeal?
My name is Honorable Mukhtar. I'm a principal Qadi at Kibera Law Court. Today we are gathered here to participate a meeting for the graduates from Saudi Arabia who had the university education in Saudi Arabia. We are really thank and appreciate Saudi government for giving us this opportunity to go to their country to learn their culture and get knowledge from Saudi Arabia University. We ask the government of Saudi Arabia to do more effort to educate the Muslim community and Kenyan people at large in the university. And therefore, we appreciate the education they have given us, and that really they have changed our life and everything in our life. Thank you so much. Started in Medina al-Munawwara in the Faculty of Sharia and Islamic Studies. Yes, and I'm now working with that degree that I got from Saudi Arabia. I got employed in that degree, the degree that I got from Saudi Arabia, and now I'm a Qadi in the Republic of Kenya. The government, as you know, is well-established government and well-known government in the world, and therefore we appeal to the government to empower the youth. As you know, this country, we have a huge numbers of youth in this country. We are unemployed and don't have any work, and therefore we really appeal to the government of Saudi Arabia to stand with the youth and to empower the youth as much as possible.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Sheikh Hassan Kenyo Mari, lecturer at the University of Nairobi, but I also teach in other 5 universities in the country. Amongst them Riara University, Tangaza University, Mount Kenya University, and I'm also the director International Jamia of Languages and Professional Studies, and also the managing director Kenya Institute of Foreign Languages and Professional Studies. And actually today we are attending this forum of the graduates of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where actually we are looking at how they impact the lives of Kenyans and the people they go with. And I can tell you one thing, actually, the graduates from the universities of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are doing their best in terms of especially education, because most of them are in the field of education where they're teaching Islamic Sharia, they're teaching Arabic language, they're teaching Islamic education. And we can also see also some of them are also in da'wah, some of them are also in trade. So some of them are very big people in the government. So what we can say is that the impact actually is seen. The impact is seen, but what we told the ambassador when I had a meeting with him is that the impacts need to be seen more, and this is why we have this meeting where we are looking at how we can collaborate to make these graduates more productive in the country.
My name is Farah Bashir. I'm a graduate of Saudi Arabia universities, one of the best universities in Asia, in Europe, in many parts of Europe. With a very good ranking, and it's called King Saud University. So I am an alumni of Saudi universities.
Basically, our mission is to advance education diplomacy as a Ministry of Education, and specifically the State Department for Higher Education and Research. So this is our focus. But of course, we understand that from education, we create human capital. And this human capital then produces the skilled manpower that we require to advance our economic development priorities. And so with manpower, we are talking about spurring advancement in all sectors of the economy, starting with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda priority areas of health, of agriculture, engineering, the digital economy, and the digital superhighway and creative economy, and of course business around the MSMEs.
We are today celebrating, we are here to celebrate that with the Kenyan students, they are graduate from the university in Saudi Arabia. We have more than 500 Kenyans graduate from university in Saudi Arabia. This is it's a good chance to build or to strengthen the relation between Saudi Arabia and Kenya in education fields. We are working in that. We are looking to extend the experience between the university in Saudi Arabia and Kenya. We know each country has their own experience, and we are working in that. We are looking also to sign the memorandum in education, and it's ready. I think we can sign it during the official visit. Actually, it's very important for the Saudi university to be in touch with the Kenyan who's graduating from Saudi Arabia, because they are study there and they are coming here to represent or to achieve what they are study there in Saudi Arabia. And I'm really happy to see some of them, they are in the high position, and I know there is some of them they are appointed as ambassador for Kenya in some Arabic countries, and there is some of them they are taking a high position in the military and the police. We are happy and we are great about that.